Here we are, guys, just a little video mainly for the Prado Crew. Just 5 vehicles, everyone's keeping their social distance and letting the tyres down before we hit the tracks. So we thought we'd just come and have a look at our little 4-drive training centre, and this used to be kind of like some tracks where you could have a bit of a play on and a bit of an education. Well, now you can have a lot of a play, and we could drive up here, but it's kind of vehicle damage. It's not what we're into. You're going to be dragging the underbelly, spinning wheels, throwing rocks everywhere. You can see here where this big hole here, and you can never really tell the steepness and how deep the holes are in videos, but you can see they just drag the diff straight up there. That's just vehicle damage. So of course we wise up, park there, and come up and have a look at it. You know, we're into having a bit of fun, but that step up there, this used to be a good little step up. We could probably still get up it, but that step there, it's getting a bit borderline. It's just like a wall, really. Where do we go? This area has come to a point that you could still drive up this part, no problem. It is a bit steep, a little bit rough, a few bumps, and it's a bit off. Once you get up there, you've got to sort of go to the side. So safe to say, I think we can stop coming in here because it's just been butchered out a bit too far. We might come back through here. We can get round and through this all right, and we can go up there, no problem. Up there looks pretty good still too, so we'll do that. Bada bing. Okay, we've got another option here, another one we've been up a few times, but as I said, when you've got lots of people using them and with big tyres, love digging holes, probably not as bad as the other one. Definitely safer, but it looks like some underbody damage. You're going to have to hit up K-on for that before you go up there. Could do it with more momentum, just having a bit of fun. So just having a bit of a play around here. We're going to go a little bit to the right this time, see what happens, and then we'll call it a day. We've driven up here before, it's definitely doable. It's just a matter of, yeah, no, so car wants to go back that way, not going to happen, mate. We've got this tree growing up here, so we'll give it up. Okay. Bit of a play on some hills. Yeah, we've got a bit of a try and get bogged in this slurry pit, or try not to, or try not to. Bit of slippery stuff going on. A little bit overgrown. We're still in the training centre, four-door training centre. There's a track up on my left we used to go up. Again, another one very deeply rutted. So we're just trying to pick out tracks that are drivable for everyone, that are going to not do damage to the vehicle and stay safe. Doesn't mean they're not rough and steep. Let's wait till the others catch up. Yep, we're going to take the chicken track every time. Mud equals money. Why get the wheels dirty if you don't have to? There's no challenge there in getting through that. We'll get through it, no problem. It's just going to stink. Why stink the car out? Why get the car dirty? This is like a goat track. Okay, so what do we do here? It's not that deep. Do we go through it? Or do we go around it, risk slipping into it? I think we've got room to go around it. Let's suss it out, eh? Just trying to get you thinking, because you've got to be careful of this. You could be go around it and end up on some really soft ground next to it where the water runs off, or as you come back this way, you can slip into it and get gnarly as well. But that one wasn't very deep at all. Just trying to open your thoughts. In case you're wondering, that is my K&N air filter with the snorkel head facing back towards me with a window down. If you get into it a bit, the induction noise goes away and you can hear the little whistle from the turbo. Wet through here. Looks like no one's been through here for a while as well. That's with the window up much better, huh? Pretty easy driving today. A few little puddles here and there, a couple of hills, but the aim of the game wasn't to wreck cars or put people's lives and vehicles at risk. Just out to have a good time. Recreational activities while maintaining safe distances. Okay, so this one's very steep going down over what's normally a creek, quite slippery as suspected. That is crazy. That was slippery as. Just letting you know, that was super slippery. I think I slid most of the way down there, so let me have a look at the other side before you come down, eh? Might be let the tyres down a bit more, I'm thinking. Have a feel of the traction as it stands before we get too far into it. Seems alright. Some ruts here, so I don't think we're going to slide off the side. We've got a bit of sun on this part of the track, so should be right, I think. Spinning a little bit. Yeah, you got the blood pumping. I'm not sure if it was walking down the hill and walking back up again or the driving. Yeah, that's good, guys. Now, I'll just give you a bit of direction. So there they are over the other side of the hill. And we've gone down and come up here. It's pretty grippy up this side, but just give you a bit of an idea of the terrain. Quite steep. And it goes down to that sort of temporary kind of really rainforesty type feeling. So yeah, very steep and mainly slippery coming down the other side. So let's get down there, see if we can get some footage of them sliding down at us. It's the not so steep side. This is where they're coming down. This is the steeper side. How'd you like that, mate? Bit of fun? All right, next. Now they're getting to know what full driving is. Wait there, Adrian, wait there. All right, mate, that is quite slippery. Everyone that comes down, it's getting a bit slippery each time. So what you need to do is make sure you got it in first low range and go on the brakes and keep it as slow as you can from it. Super slow, slower than that, even slower, because it's a snowball effect. Once you build up speed, and you're gonna feel it sliding, but just steer the car is the main thing. You're completely safe in those ruts. Feel that? You're sort of sliding uncontrollably. People dream about that sort of feeling, and watch out for the tree when you get to the bottom. There you go. Bada bing, guys. Bit of fun. Stay in those ruts, yeah?
Bobby.
Give it the gas, mate. Get on the gas. Whoa, a little bit more fun than expected here. Give it more gas, see what happens. All right, I'll tell you what we're going to do, right? We're going to get you to slowly, gently back up a little bit and then go again. So really super slowly here, very slowly. Slow, no, stop, stop, you're turning. Nobody said turn. Right hand down, no. Right hand down, right hand down, keep it straight like that. Do not turn. Now what I want you to do is put it in neutral actually. People are going to disagree with this, but neutral. No, don't turn, you're turning again. Leave the steering wheel straight, lock it there, don't move anything. Now what I want you to do is ever so gently, I'll get off the UHF now and we'll just do it like this because you've got the window down, beautiful. Okay, I'm just focusing on the tyres, it's a bit of entertainment for everyone. This one is not really that steep, it's nowhere near as slippery as the other side. You've just come to a point where 3 cars have been over it, hasn't been driven on for a while and it just got a bit slicked up. It's mainly all the mush and that under the leaves and that, which we've pushed most of it out of the way at the moment. By staying in the ruts here, so I suppose this is now a safety video, by staying in these ruts that are here, you're safe. You're not going to slide off the side of the track down into the ravine here, right, which is where you don't want to be. But what we want to do, the point that you got to was holding you up there. We can see a bit of black on the ground there from the rubber, right? It's like a little, you're already going uphill and you come to a hill in the hill and you were going quite slow, which is good because that's how you get to learn what didn't work. If you were going a bit faster, you probably would have got up the first time. Yeah. But this is all very good, right? Do you want to be on camera or not? Do you want to say good day? No? That's cool. Okay, so what we're going to do, the main thing, the main mistake people make is when they're reversing is they start turning. Yep. You don't get a lot of choice where you're going to go here. Gravity and the ruts. That's why you're in the ruts. And remember I kept saying stay in the ruts, stay in the ruts. Yep. Further down there's not so many ruts, but the track flattens off and it's going to even take you the other way. So the key thing here is just hold the wheel where it is. And what I want to do, it's all about being really gently and careful slowly here. Yep. Because you go too fast, then you start sliding like the other way and you're going backwards this time. Not so much fun. Yep. Fun for me, but not fun for you. I mean, even fun if I'm driving, particularly if it's your car. Yep. But all I want to do now is go back till I'm satisfied or till things start going pear-shaped, not to plan, and then we say stop and get the strap and whatever. But this will go to plan. I just want to point out that we're using Grand Trek stock tyres and they're only on, what, 25 psi. There's plenty more air pressure to let out. More aggressive road tyres would have got off-road tyres, all-terrain tyres would have got the job done. But this is how to handle it if you come into this situation it's slipperier than planned. A lot of people will tell you put it in reverse and drive through the brakes. I don't want to do that, okay? Because I find that it pushes the vehicle more. In my experience, from my practice, it doesn't work that well for me, so I'm not going to recommend it. What we need to do here is keep it under control. So we want to go backwards so super slowly, like, you know, like a snail, okay? Snail speed backwards. So you can do that now, keep it straight and just keep going super slow like that. So you just make a lot of sliding, so yeah, just keep it going super slow. As soon as it starts moving too fast, slow it down again. Right, just keep going like that. That's it. Gently, gently. Gently, slowly, right. Little bit of left hand down. Little bit of left hand. That's it, that's it. Okay, stop there. This is what I'd like to do now. I want to put it in, back in drive or in fourth, whatever gear, doesn't really matter. You're in second start, yeah? Put second start, because first is going to spin the wheels. This is where second start matters. We want a bit more momentum, less wheel spin, right? I believe you're going to be able to get going from there. And don't stop. We want to go a bit quicker than what you're going. Bit more, keep going, give it a bit more. That's it. Get into it, keep it going, don't stop. Keep it going, give it more. No, stop. Stop, stop, stop. Hold it there. A little bit too slow again. Take 3. Right. We're going to have to let some air out of the tyres, I think. Alright, stop there. Stop there, we'll try plan D now. This is take 4. More gas, keep it moving, that's it. Get up there, go for it. On you, Huskies. Bird it, keep going, you're backing off too much. Stop, brakes. Mate, too slow, you backed off too much too early. Anyway, this is good practice for you, so we're gonna do take 5 now. Sit tight. Hey, this is take 5, go for it. No backing off to her up. More, 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 more. Too late, too late. 6, go, more, more, more. Stay in the ruts, boot it, more. Okay, let's try this. Boot it even more, it's gonna dig you, it's gonna dig in. Nah, we'll go back, take 7. Slowly, slowly. Look at this, guys, nice and slippery, bit of fun. Boot it, bit more. That's it, keep it going, you're up, mate, piece of cake. That's how it's done, keep going, don't back off, keep going. Woohoo! Take 7, and we got it done. Guys, that is a very slippery bit of track there. A very slippery bit of track there, believe me.